13 different, distinctly different types of baby carriers here, and we're going to talk about which ones I actually use and when. The first category is going to be newborn carriers. Now this is a ring sling, this is a stretchy wrap, this is a hybrid stretchy wrap, this is the Boppy Comfy Fit, so it's a stretchy wrap but it's also somewhat structured, and this is a soft structured carrier. Those all fit a baby fresh out the womb. I was using the Boppy Comfy Fit. If I were to do my journey again, I would skip the Boppy Comfy Fit and I would go right to the Hope and Plum Sprout. I wouldn't bother with these other ones during the newborn phase personally, except maybe the ring sling. Phase 2 is soft structured carrier. I find a soft structured carrier for the infant phase to be essential. So that's after the newborn phase. So that's typically 2-3 months and on, until, for most people, until you're done baby wearing. I personally don't use any of those. I think these are the best of the ones that I've picked up there. These ones do the same function, so I see no need to have both. The next category that I find essential to have is a ring sling. So the reason I want a ring sling in addition to a soft structured carrier is, first of all, you can use it during the newborn phase. I didn't get started with it until later, but you can use it during the newborn phase. For me, it's essential because I can put this on while holding my already upset baby. I can't do that with most soft structured carriers because they require you to clip something around the waist. I am not talented enough to hold my baby while clipping something around my waist. I can't do that, so I have to leave her screaming at me while I get started. Ring slings, however, if you leave it threaded, you can be holding your baby, put it over the both of you while holding your baby, get your baby situated, tighten it up, all while already comforting your baby. So I find a ring sling to be essential for me for when my baby's already upset and we just need a quick up. Max is perfectly showing right now why this one is essential for me. So this is an Onbu Himo, which is a back carry only with no waistband. This one is essential for me because it is very fast to put on and it also has no waistband, so that makes it easier for me as an exclusive pumper for when I am pumping. My baby wants to be on me. I can't as easily front carry her, but I can back carry her. This is for 6 months and up, however. I could achieve this same thing and have with my Hope and Plum Lark, probably could with my Happy Baby too. I think having a carrier that can back carry is essential, but it doesn't have to be an Onbu Himo. For me, I really like an Onbu Himo because it's very fast. I don't think it's essential for everyone. The last carrier that is essential for me is a Tush Baby or other sort of hip seat. This is not a carrier and it is not hands-free. The hands-free attachments I would not recommend because they do not get the hips in the proper positioning, so I don't think that they are safe. But I do find it essential as an assisted seat. I think she wants to be in it. I find a hip seat essential for really quick runs, especially for diaper changes. This thing can hold a lot, so I like to keep 3 diapers, I'm obviously used one, 3 diapers and a pack of wipes in here. And so this is my go-to for quick runs into like a gas station, walking into mom group, something like that, because it eliminates the need for a diaper bag. I also found the Tush Baby essential for me during those early days of nursing when I was actually nursing, because it allows you to put pressure down without it sliding down you like a Boppy pillow or my best friend kind of does. This one is actually made for that a little better. So again, you always have to keep a hand on your baby. This is not a hands-free option, but it was a really great option for assisting with nursing. This right here is a carrier that is available for sale on TikTok Shop that I have never found a need for. I personally have never found a need for it because a ring sling allows me to be fully hands-free, whereas this does not. The Tush Baby allows me to carry diaper bag items, which this does not. This has no purpose for me. I only keep it for showing people this as an option. If my house were to burn down tomorrow and then I found out I was pregnant, this is what I would rebuy. For the tiny newborn phase, I would buy the Hope and Plum Sprout. And this one does go all the way up to 24 pounds, by the way. For tiny newborn all the way up to the early toddler years, I would buy at least 1 ring sling, probably 2. For newborn nursing assistance, I would buy a hip seat. For front carrying for infant to toddler, I would buy the Hope and Plum Lark. For back carrying for infant to toddler, I would buy the Hope and Plum Lark. For really fast back carrying with no waistband, I would buy an Onbu Himo. This one's a Lenny Lamb, but I also like Sakura Bloom and Happy Baby. And for really quick diaper runs over the age of 6 months, I would have a hip seat one. You might prefer different brands, different styles, but for me, this is what I find essential. You can be a lot more minimalist than this. I like things to be really easy, so I like to get more things that make my life easier. So for me, it's also essential for me to have at least 2 larks and at least 2 ring slings. If you want more information, please ask me questions and I would be happy to share with you more about them. I'd love to tell you everything that I know about this thing that I like to do to make my life easier while I have a baby. I don't really do anything in moderation, so I know way too much about all of this stuff, and I would love to share my information with you. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.